It was about 5 or 6 years ago, and I was in New York City, and I was actually in the fashion industry. I was an evening wear designer, and I truly had the devil wears Prada as a boss. She was a brutal boss. At the same time, while I was at that company, I actually became very close friends with a girl that was in our sister company in sales. And she was an influencer on the side. Now, what ended up happening is that we actually got fired 2 weeks apart. And misery loves company. We ended up bonding over the fact that we had just a brutal, brutal boss. And at the same time, I was actually going through a lot of inner turmoil as well, because I had put so much of my significance and self-worth and value into this job. And now here it is, just with no heads up, I completely lost it. And so the combination of having at one point a brutal boss and putting so much of my worth and value into something that now is completely taken away, I was lost, I was directionless. My good friend, who was the influencer then, would begin to invite me to all these events. And I would go to these events, and one thing I noticed was that I'm a middle child, I'm a natural connector. I began to connect her with different companies. And so over time, that created a network, and then a network eventually turned into a full-fledged business. So it was a blessing in disguise, and little did I know, that's how Twillo began.